Hey T-Squad, welcome back to Dropping the Tea. I'm your host Kirsty, and today we are doing an in-depth deep dive into the passing of wrestling legend Hulk Hogan. We'll cover what happened the morning of July 24th, 2025, his health background, his career highlights, the controversies, the political side of his life, the outpouring of tributes, and his lasting legacy. Let's jump right in. On the morning of July 24th, 71-year-old Terry Gene Bollea, better known as Hulk Hogan, suffered a cardiac arrest at his home in Clearwater, Florida. Emergency services were called around 9:51 a.m. He was rushed to Morton Plant Hospital, but was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. There are no signs of foul play. The Clearwater Police Department has opened an investigation, but calls his death from natural causes. Hogan had faced serious health challenges over the past decade. He underwent 25 surgeries, including 10 back operations, hip and knee replacements, and multiple shoulder procedures. Rumors swirled weeks before about him being in a coma, but his wife Sky Daly denied those claims. She said his heart remained strong despite all the surgeries. It was a reminder that even icons are not immune to the toll of time and physical wear. Hulk Hogan was the face of wrestling in the 1980s. With his handlebar mustache bandanas and Hoganamania catchphrase, he transformed the sport into a global, family-friendly sensation. He headlined 8 WrestleMania events, won 6 WWE championships, and was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame twice. He even crossed over into movies, appearing as Thunderlips in Rocky III and starring in Mr. Nanny and Suburban Commando. And let us not forget his reality show Hogan Knows Best, which gave fans a peek into his personal life. It is hard to imagine wrestling without his larger-than-life persona and his influence on pop culture. Hogan's career was not without scandals. In 2012, a sex tape published by Gawker led to a privacy lawsuit that bankrupted the outlet. In 2015, recordings revealed he used racial slurs, prompting WWE to suspend him until his public apology in 2018. More recently, his vocal support for Donald Trump in 2024 at the Republican National Convention divided fans. Some cheered him on, others booed him during WWE appearances. Hogan's friendship with Donald Trump dated back to WrestleMania events at Trump casinos in the 80s. In 2024, Hogan endorsed Trump at the RNC, even ripping off his shirt to reveal a Trump Vans tank top and proclaiming "Let Trumpamania Run Wild." He attended Trump's inauguration in January 2025 and was floated as a possible head of the President's Council on Physical Fitness. Seeing a wrestling icon step into political rallies brings a whole new meaning to crossover appeal. Tributes poured in from across the political and entertainment world. Former President Trump called him a great friend, and MAGA all the way Vince McMahon praised him as the greatest WWE superstar of all time. Ric Flair remembered their friendship. Sylvester Stallone recalled his Rocky III role, and Cena shared a heartfelt Instagram tribute. Even Donald Trump Jr., House Speaker Mike Johnson, Linda McMahon, Jake Paul, and Mario Lopez offered condolences. Yet on social media, some fans resurfaced his past controversies, showing how divided public sentiment remains. Hogan is survived by his wife Sky Daly and his 2 children from his first marriage, Brooke and Nick, plus 2 grandchildren. Reports say Hogan and Brooke were estranged for reasons not fully explained. It is a reminder that fame often comes at a personal cost. Hogan's impact on wrestling is undeniable. He paved the way for sports entertainment, turning it into a pop culture phenomenon. His Real American Freestyle Wrestling League is set to debut on Fox News August 30th, 2025. His colleagues promise to honor his vision even as his controversial moments remain part of his story. The reaction online was mixed. Some mourned his passing as the end of an era. Others criticized his past behavior. This polarization highlights the complexity of his legacy as both a groundbreaking entertainer and a controversial figure. T-Squad. Hogan's life shows us how one person can shape an industry, inspire millions, and yet face personal and public struggles. His death marks the close of a chapter in sports entertainment history. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into Hulk Hogan's life, passing, and legacy. If you found this episode enlightening, hit subscribe and like and share to keep the conversation going. Drop a comment with your favorite Hogan moment or your thoughts on his legacy. Until next time, keep your kettle hot and your hearts open. I'm Kirsty, signing off. Keep sipping that tea.